Hey guys, welcome back to Eternal Evolution. So our topic for today is the alternate hero composition on this endless battle, especially on this Reign of Idar. So on this Reign of Idar, the game suggested here Kurasha, Rose, you have your Fiona, Erin, Rickert, and also Randall. So if you'll check here the strategy, most players or top players here use Smith. And typical players use this setup here. These 5 heroes except Randall. So today we will copy this one using Smith but with a twist. So they use here Carmota and also we have here Hagradon. Okay, so let's try our alternate version. So I will alternate a version here that would be Enlighten, and you should have some decent stat boost here like crit rate and also crit damage. And of course, we should use here Dominant Nucleus, and the gems that we should use here are General Gems. Those were Doomsday and Rage. So I put here Dual Doomsday and Dual Rage. And the technique here guys is that you should have a crit rate that is 100%. That is the technique here. Because it says here on this Idar boss, we have here the battle form. So receive non-crit damage is reduced by 50%, while the received crit damage is increased by 200%. So that is the reason why we need here a perfect crit rate, so that we can inflict crit damage all the time. Okay, so if we will check here our crit rate, we have here 67 plus 40. That is already 107% crit rate, and this is already decent guys. This is the perfect one. We have here 100% for our Kurasha, that is 60% plus 40%. For our Smith, we have here over 100% guys. Also for our Rose, that is over 100%. So that is the technique here. And also, of course, we are using here Dominant Nucleus. But the strategy here and the lineup, they use here, I think, Eye of Annihilation and also Impulse of Annihilation. There's also a logical explanation why they use Impulse of Annihilation, provided you should use Hagradon, because it says here it gains 20% damage amplification for 5 seconds every time the shield explodes. So that is the reason why. So if you will be using here Eye of Annihilation, after a total of 4 basic attack crits, teleports, or charges, assassins gain 40% attack and also 25% crit damage for the rest of the battle. So this is the Eye of Annihilation. So on our end and on this video, we will be using here Enlighten and this Dominant Nucleus. And we will be focusing here on Smith. So this strategy or hero composition is best for players who did not invest much on their assassin heroes. Okay, so anyway, let's try this guys. Let's challenge. Okay, let's see what would be our points here. So on the first few seconds or first minute of the battle, Smith is outside the dome. So units and heroes outside the dome deals less damage. But units or heroes inside the dome will deal massive damage guys. But later on, if Smith dies, the turret of Smith will be somehow on this perimeter of the dome of this circle. So I think, based on my experience, when it falls here, it is also considered as inside the dome. So at 1 minute remaining, let's see what would be our points obtained here. I hope it can reach like 6 to 8 million already. Okay, that is 6 to 8 million guys. I think this is already pretty nice. And take a look at that. We have here the turret of Smith. And I think this is already inside the dome because it touches the perimeter of the dome. So I hope we can surpass here 72 million, or maybe our target here is 73 million guys. And let's see after this, what if we will use Tarish? By using that Tarish, it will throw Smith at the back, and maybe that will improve the damage of a Smith. So we are already here at 70. I hope we can reach here like 73 million. My god, that is 77. 72.7. Okay, we only obtained like 72.8, and my god, we surpassed it. That is already pretty decent guys. Okay, so next on this kind of setup, I switch the gems from our dominant nucleus to this impulse of annihilation. So we have here dual rage and dual doomsday. So I'm quite curious what would be the effect of this. Let's check this out, guys. I'm quite excited to see this. Okay, so it will focus now, or the prototype will focus now on the assassin heroes and not on Smith. So let's see if we can obtain here higher points rather than using dominant nucleus plus enlighten. In this kind of setup, this is different that do the enlighten plus impulse of annihilation. Okay, so let's see. Oh my god, we are already at 66 million, guys. And let's check this out. Okay, Smith is still alive. He should die by now, guys. Oh, it's already 67. Oh, he's dead now. Hey, nice. Oh my god, we are already at 68, guys. 68.2. So I think, in my own opinion, we can surpass our previous damage or our previous points. But let's check this out, guys. I'm quite excited to see what would be the result of this. Even though we cannot beat the Krakens, but we are trying our best here to do the best hero composition to obtain higher points. Okay, so that is already 71.2. I hope we can reach here like 73. My target is 73, guys. Okay, that is already 72. Ow. Go for 73, please. Oh my god. Oh. I think. Oh my goodness. I think it is better to use the previous one, guys. Okay. But I think both of the prototypes are somehow equal, guys. Wow. Okay, next, what about the Forbidden Mist? I know most of the players will message me on Discord what would be the best hero composition for the Forbidden Mist. If I could not do a video for this would be the strategy, guys. Just copy this, okay? But I will do some test for this, guys, because I think there is a better hero composition here. And take a look at that. One of the player here, I could not pronounce the name. He used here Sif. And other players, okay, they have here a typical setup, guys. We have here Artemis and also Emma. So by using a Sif, it dealt like the same. Okay, that is 79.8 million. Oh my god. So let's try this, guys, on my next video, maybe tomorrow. Let's try this one. So I think this is freaking good already, guys, because if you will analyze this by using an Awakened 9 Sif, and this is only a 1 copy of Artemis versus an Awakened 7 Max Artemis, it is better to use here's Awakened 9 Sif, guys. If you will do some analogy and comparison here, take a look at that. So that is the reason why. And he's using here Enlighten. Okay, so that's it, guys. Thank you for watching, and see you again on my next video. Maybe that would be tomorrow. Bye-bye.